Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to more Let's Play Yoshi's Island for the SNES. In the last episode, we beat Area 3. This episode, Go Mario, apparently. And this is the first appearance of Goombas and Koopas, which is a nice little surprise, in my opinion. Look at all the Koopas. No, not Koopas, but definitely Goombas, right? Yeah, okay. So I didn't actually plan on... I gotta get my baby. I didn't plan on recording another episode of this tonight, but I just realized that I never told the rest of my GM story that I started telling a couple episodes ago, so I have to finish it. And I figure I was gonna go do it in a 2E video, but I figured that I should probably do it in Yoshi's Island video for people who aren't watching. Whoa, that was neat. Did you see that? That was totally unintentional. I mean, completely intentional. I figured I should do it here instead of waiting, you know, putting it on a 2E video, because there are probably some people who aren't watching Banjo-Tooie. If you're not, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I hate you. And you should go watch it. I mean, I love you. Yeah, so the GM story, it got to the point where, okay, I started this past Monday, which by the time you're seeing this, it'll probably be more than a week ago. Not the Monday you're thinking of in chronological order, but the Monday before that, like the 7th, I believe. Yeah, the 7th. January 7th is the day I started, my very first day. And like I said in another video, they put me in body, and it got to the point, I mean, that day, it was, okay, I'll describe to you my entire experience, okay? I got to work on time, and it was all, you know, fine and dandy, and I got there, and the people were nice, you know, the people, my co-workers, fuzzies! My co-workers were okay. You know, they were nice to me, and, you know, they were nice. Man, how many times am I going to say they were nice people? Shit. Yeah, they were nice people. Sorry, I'm a little sidetracked right now because I'm high as fuck. And I died because of the fuzzies. That's awesome. Okay, for the 4th time, they were nice people. Oh, I had to reset the game, so my lives got reset. That's stupid. Really nice guys for the 5th time. And what they had me do the very first day is they had me in body, and they had me putting on doors on the cabs, because they had me working on, I mean, it's just body. So when it came to the vehicles, when it comes to how far they were in production, all they were just like metal, like, you know, shells of themselves. You know, they like I said, I was putting on doors. So there are a good, you know, couple hundred trucks out there who, whenever you get in the, you know, driver's side door, I was the one who put that door on there. So you remember that, you 200 random people who got those trucks. But they had me putting on doors, and it wasn't something where, you know, I had to like lift the doors myself. It was actually, you know, they gave me a hoist, and it was a pressurized thing where I had to, like, you know, grab the door off the rack, and then, you know, press a button to like have another one come down the line. And, you know, so it wasn't, you know, ridiculously difficult, but for me it was, because I am a weakling and I weigh 150 pounds, and I am not used to that kind of physical labor. So, I mean, credit to me, all these little wiggler guys, the flying wigglers, they're in Tetris Attack too. I want to end the level as... Oh, you can't end the level as Mario, that sucks. I was putting on these doors, and I was using this hydraulic hoist to, you know, take them off the rack and put them on the shell of the cab of the trucks. And, you know, like I said, I was trying my damnedest, but it was so difficult to do, just because they were heavy, and I'm not used to, you know, pushing that stuff around. And not to mention, it was my first day on the job, but it was difficult. And I went through a day of that, literally, just the entire day. Like, I was getting to the point where I was getting dehydrated, you know, and I had to, whenever I would get a break, I would drink the drinks that I had, you know, one of which being like that grape-flavored water that I was talking about, and another one being, I had some Powerade on me, too. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention that I got to drink. I got some Powerade. I love Powerade. Powerade's awesome. I had Powerade and I had water, and I drank them all, or both of them, relatively quickly. And I got to the point where I was thankful enough to where there was a water fountain right next to my little workstation, and whenever there was a momentary stop in the line, I would go and get a drink because I was getting really dehydrated, and I was getting, it was tiring work for me. And I put on doors that entire day, and I'm still sore from it. It's Saturday. I did that on Monday. I'm still sore from it. It was crazy. And it got to the point where I got there the next day, and one of the guys, one of the nice guys, as I mentioned, because there are so many nice people, considering how many times I said nice earlier. One of the nice guys was teaching me how to do his job because they wanted, basically their MO in that section, or in most sections really, is to just teach you as many jobs, what the fuck am I talking about? Jobs, J-O-B-S, as many jobs as they can, so whenever there's somebody not there, or when somebody just misses their cue on the line, you can take over for their job real quick. No big deal. And he was teaching me how to do this job on Tuesday, the next day, after I came in. I was sore as hell. And he was teaching me how to do this job, and it got to the point where, okay, that thing's a 1-up. Which one do I want? The 1-up, apparently. Okay. He was teaching me how to do his job, and maybe a half hour into it, the foreman comes over, the boss, whoever. He comes over and says, hey, they want you in GA, which is General Assembly, which is basically the section of the plant where the truck is mostly done, and it's just, like interior crap, not that big of a deal. And I was like, okay. And he said I wouldn't be coming back for the day, so I just went over to GA. And in GA, they had me doing the job where it's kind of hard to explain. The portion of the line I was in GA is a portion where the truck is completely finished except for the front bumper and the grill. The bumper and the grill are not on. Everything else is completely done. Like, everything is inside of the truck, all the seats and shit, and, you don't have to worry about much. So, oops, I'm supposed to wait for that arrow to point upward. The job they gave me in GA was, and I didn't even have to do it the whole time because there was another guy there who was, training me, if you will, and he was there the whole day, so we kind of switched on and off once I got it. But basically the point of this job is to screw in like 3 bolts on my side of the front of the truck, and then I'm supposed to open up the hood and then adjust the hood so where it's flush with the rest of the truck, and then, close the hood, basically, and that's it. And it got to the point, oh, I love these old platforms, they're so awesome. And it got to the point where I was, doing like 5 on, 5 off with the guy who was there with me, and it wasn't a big deal, and I really liked that job. And I need a balloon here. Here we go. I really enjoyed that job, and I had to go back to body the next day. So, and it was a good break for me considering how sore I was from the day prior. Whoa! Fell off that balloon. Got another one. That's okay. I'm pro like that. So the next day I went back to body, and they had me doing the job that I was being trained to do. Oh, thank God. Okay, does that respawn? It does respawn. Thankfully. Gotta get my baby. Baby. Oh, baby. I can go up that. I'd rather not. All these platforms and shit. I went back to body, and they had me doing the job that they initially were training me to do that one day that I got called out and went to GA. And it is the easiest job in the world. Or at least for when it comes to that, plant. Such an easy job. All you had to do, in this instance, they gave me this little plastic circle that had different millimeter measurements on it. And all I had to do, thank you for bringing him to me right there, Mr. Paragoomba thingy, I appreciate that. All I had to do was measure the width, like the little gaps between the doors, and if they were too wide or too, small, considering whatever they were, I would have to take this door adjuster and either, push or pull to adjust it. And most of the time, whenever one would roll along and I would, and I would measure it, they would be just fine. and some of the cabs weren't even double cabs; they were just like single cab trucks. So I only had to measure one, you know, measurement, and it was really easy. And that day, I love that day. That was probably my easiest day there, which was Wednesday. And then I love that job, and I wish I could have done it again twice. But the fourth day, which would be Thursday, I went back to that section, and I said, you know, I got maybe half an hour into learning another job, and then the boss comes over and says, okay, you got to go back to GA. Same exact spot where I went the first time. So I was just adjusting hoods. And again, he told me I wouldn't be coming back. And I got over there that day, and they told me that I was going to be staying there for, you know, the entire, my entire. Oh, look at this weird ass balloon thing. This is odd. So I've been in GA ever since that day, and I've just been doing that hood flushing portion. What is over here? Look at all these arrows. What is over here? Nothing? Telling me to go back. I don't trust you. Oh, hello. Is the exit up there? It's interesting. Yeah, I've just been in GA the entire time, which I don't really mind it. I like GA. But yesterday, oh my god. Yesterday was the first time I actually did it. Oh, asshole. Yesterday was the first time I actually did it the entire day. And oh my god, was I... Oh, my feet and my back. That's all that hurt. Just my feet and my back. But I made it a point to, on Thursday, keep track of all the trucks, because when they're on the line, they have these, whenever they're, you know, fully pretty much done and ready for, you know, sale, basically, because the line that I'm on, at the end of the line, I can see it all the way down there. At the end of the line, they drive the trucks off the line, you know, so they're basically ready for sale. So they have numbers on them for, like, line, like in the line. It's kind of hard to explain. There's pieces of paper on each side of the truck, and it's a number of the truck in the production line. And it goes from like 001 to 1,000, and then once it hits 1,000, it restarts, basically. Oh, this is creepy. Watch this shit. There's a chomp. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god, that's just creepy. You have to outrun it too. Gotta get over this. And I kind of feel bad for it here, but I kind of don't. It cracks its teeth. I cannot imagine me cracking my own teeth. That is like one of my worst fears, losing some of my teeth. After all the painful orthodontic bullshit I've been through, I better not lose any of my teeth. Yeah, my feet and my back were just so sore. And I made it a point on Friday when I came in to look at the number of truck. Oh, this level sucks. I remember this level now. This level sucks. Okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do this one first. This level sucks because there are 4 keys you have to get to the final boss. And you have to get all 4 of them at together. You'll see. It's really confusing or something. I don't know. Let's see, what was I talking about? Yeah, I made it a point to notice what number truck I was on Friday when I went in, and it was on number like 40 something, like 0, 4, 2 or 3, whatever. It was in the 40s. When I left on Friday, we had just gotten done adjusting the hood of truck 502, I believe. So I work on roughly 400 trucks a day, you know, considering the breaks I get, which aren't very many, to be honest. I work on roughly 400 trucks a day. I just fell in the lava, and died. 400 trucks a day. Yes, we start from the middle ring, which, you know, is roughly, you know, 2,000 trucks a week, 8,000 trucks a month. Now, there is a way you can do this. You can go halfsies on it, which I might actually do here. All these rooms are different, and they all have different obstacles in them. But each one of them ends in you getting a key, and you need all 4 keys to get to the final boss, or the boss in this level. I like this portion, actually. But you can actually get 2 keys, and there's another middle ring, and you can save with that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, look, Sniffits! The first sighting of Sniffits in this game. I like Okay, how'd I do that? That was interesting. That was really interesting. Yeah, but I mean, it's a really good job, but I'm not gonna like, as much as I didn't like it, you know, and I was sore afterward, you know, it's a really, really good job, and I'm not gonna give it up. But that's the reason I've been so, you know, like, not recording videos. Not recording videos. It's the reason I haven't been able to record videos, because all those nights, you know, I was sitting on the line, I was like, dude, I'm gonna record this and this tonight, and it's gonna be awesome, whatever. And when I got home, I just watched videos, and then it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was just like, dude, I can't record videos. I'm so tired and everything, and man, that's a thunderous boom that comes out of the Sniffet's little nozzle there. Little nose nozzle spout. So basically, I'm going to have to get all my recording done on Saturday. So more or less, the little free time I have, it's going to go toward making Let's Plays, which is what I prefer it to go to, really. Is this a key? It is a sun. A sun is the opposite of a key. Look at these little blue bastards. Oh, I smashed you. I'm gonna crush your skull. Hang on, wait for it. Wait. There it is. I crushed your skull. How do you feel about that? You probably don't feel any way about it because you're dead. There's a bullet. Look at that red one. It's all red looking. Give me that key. Okay, I can't kill it, obviously. There's the key. I meant give you that red coin. That's what I meant. Star Children! Come over here. I'm gonna crush you. Okay, no, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I did, but I also got hit by the bullet. You can eat these bullets. These bullets are, you know, basically non-existent threats. Break through there. And then come back up here through the door. Okay, so that's one key. That is one key. All that work for uno. Whatever key is in Spanish, uno. These things, little rugby player looking things with spiked helmets. That's what they remind me of. And it is nice that you can listen to music on the line. I really enjoy that. Because without that, I would just be just so disgruntled and disheartened with this job. But you can only have one earphone in, which basically renders my Beats by Dre headphones just useless. Because there are some people who actually have Beats by Dre headphones, but they're tenured workers who, if they had both headphones on at the same time, they really wouldn't have anything said to them as long as they're doing their job. And you know, I'm doing temp work, so I can only have one earphone in. So the first couple days I had to use my stupid little like Mac iPhone headphones, which are annoying. I hate those things. I hate them because they never stay in your ear ever. They always fall out, at least in my opinion. But I actually have these headphones that wrap around the back of the ear, like these Sony ones. Those are nice. Is this a key? It is a key, thankfully. Alright, so I just gotta get my ass out of here, along with the rest of me. I can go hit that save mark. None of these levels are like these little portions. By levels, I mean these little, you know, branching pathways. None of them are really too difficult, except for the lava ones. So that's why I wanted to either do it first. Oh, look, here's a middle ring. Oh, can I... Hey, hang on, wait a second. I'm going to eat all you guys. And I'm going to pass under this middle ring so I don't have to get it. I'm going to use this door, and I'm going to go back through the door, and then hit the middle ring, and then go for the other ones. See how smart I am? I'm brilliant. You guys just don't know this yet because you don't know me personally. But I'm... There we go. Look at that. Oh, look at all the Star Children. Oh, dang-ass Star Children. Everywhere. Okay, just to get out of the way real quick, I'm going to go try to do the lava one again. The lava one, it's only difficult because you have to deal with these buckets and the little guys that jump out of the fire, out of the lava. Attempt number 2. I'm going to wait till this guy passes me. There we go. Go, 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 go. The bucket, you really don't travel very fast in the bucket. I also like how the bucket has a question mark on it. It reminds me of the question mark that was on the belly of the guy in the first Saw movie, who Shawnee Smith had to like carve into to get that key, to get the reverse bear trap off of her face. Very obscure reference, I'm aware, but oh no! Damn. I mean, it's really only stuff that's like cheap insta-kills in this game that really screws you over. At least in my experience, that is. But it's going to restart me from this middle ring. So now I just have to go back and keep retrying the lava level. And the boss to this level is simple. The boss to this level is Cake. Do you like Cake? I like Cake because this boss is Cake. And I will show you the Cake boss. I'm going to laugh one day when I actually say that, and the boss is actually just a literal huge piece of cake. Speaking of cake, that is always what I would eat when I came home from work, at least this past week. Because I got to the point where the first day I went out, it was adorable. I went out and I bought myself my own lunchbox, and I was, you know, going to work and everything, and I was like, yay, you know, food. And I had to make my own lunch, obviously, and take it. And it got to the point where the very first day, I made one sandwich, and I brought one bag of chips, basically. So, oh hey, don't do that. That's not the, there we go, get back in the lava. Oh, there's the, oh wow, okay, there's the key. Thankfully I had an egg left over, or else I wouldn't have been able to get said key. The first day, I took one sandwich, one bag of chips. Bad decision on my part, because that was nowhere near enough to eat. The second day, I brought one bag of chips and two sandwiches, and that almost wasn't enough to eat. Like, it's hard to believe how hungry one gets while working. I know that kind of sounds kind of stupid, but, you know, go with me for a second here. You know what I mean. Hello, Piranha Plant. There's this crate here. I actually bought myself bags of cheddar fries. Dude, there are these what are they? Joe Caps? Hang on. What is it called? Andy Caps. That's right. I have a bag right here sitting next to me. Andy Caps fries, like cheddar fries, and they're so good. They're just like, they're chips basically, but they're so awesome. I love them. And I took a bag with me to work like pretty much every single day. And what was funny is the other night when I went to Walmart and bought all those drinks, like I detailed in like last episode, I think, I made sure to get like more bags of those fries, but I'm an idiot and I'm out of eggs. That's why I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, and I bought myself, hot fries. I hate hot stuff. I hate it. Because last night, I bought myself 4 bags of those, and last night I ripped into one just to eat it because I was freaking hungry. And I didn't notice they were hot fries until I opened the first bag. I was like, oh shit, these are hot fries. Well, I opened it. I might as well try to eat them. I took maybe 2 or 3 handfuls of those fries and shoved them in my mouth. And not at the same time. But I got maybe 2 or 3 handfuls of fries into it before I realized that my nose was running. I just do not handle hot stuff very, very well. That's just like, this is kind of an awkward story, but there was a day where I went to B-Dubs for the first time, Buffalo Wild Wings. I almost died there. That would have been just ironic and horrible if I would have died there. I would have cut ahead, actually. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I got wings. I got mild honey barbecue flavored wings. This is the easiest boss fight in the world. And I got half a dozen of them. I ate maybe 2 or 3 of them. I had to take a dump not even halfway home. And I was driving too, so I was hauling ass, no pun intended. This is the easiest boss in the world. You ready for this? You know the way you kill like normal of these things? All you have to do is get on top of him, ground pound him. And they just keep multiplying into smaller ones. And eventually you just they get to the point where you can just eat them. So, you know, kudos to them for making such a challenging boss, especially so, you know, not exactly late game, but this is, you know, not early in the game, so this shouldn't be this easy. You know, not even taking a hit here. Here we go. Bam. Done. He poots that magical dusty fairy gas. Mario's not even on his back. That was interesting. That shouldn't have taken me a half hour, but stupid level. I almost got... Oh, never mind. Okay, only 75. That's okay with me. I don't care. Okay, so on the next episode, we are going to beat the last 4 levels in Area 4 and move on to Area 5, okay? So until then, I'm Broken Champion. We're done here.